What is up, Carol here with ThemeIsle. So how do you create a recurring donation form in WordPress? So first off, online donation forms can be a great tool for any organization that depends on getting donations from visitors, from patrons, from anyone who would want to support them. But at the same time, you really don't want to have to worry about the solution that makes the donations possible. You don't want to worry about money getting collected, about proper security of the whole payment, and so on. And most importantly, what you really want is for the donations to be collected on a recurring basis, be it monthly, annually, maybe even weekly. So a solution that would allow you to do all that would be great. And just totally randomly, I have a solution like that for you. Alright, so let's get this thing going. The two elements that you need if you want to collect donations from your visitors and do it on WordPress, what you need is first of all a plugin to create the donation form for you and to collect the information from the users, and number two, a payment processor. Basically a solution that's gonna collect all the money and deliver it to you, and luckily you can get both for free. So yeah, let's set it up. So the plugin that you're gonna need is called WP Full Pay. So I am here on the main website of this plugin, of this project, so in case you want to learn more about it, this would be the best place to do it. But the plugin is also available, of course, through WordPress.org, which means that you can install it on your website very easily. And I'm gonna do it now. So basically, in your dashboard, just go into plugins, add new, and in here look for the plugin, which is WP Full Pay. Yeah, it is this one with the cool animated icon, so just install it and then click on activate. And as soon as you do, the plugin will let you know that it does require a Stripe connection to operate. And Stripe is this second element, the payment processor that you're gonna use to collect donations. So yeah, let's just click on connect with Stripe to get it all going. And at this stage, you might see a couple of different screens depending on whether you've created a Stripe account already or not. If you don't have a Stripe account yet, you can go to the main website of Stripe, just input your email, click on start now, and then Stripe is gonna take you through the process. It's gonna ask for specific details about your operation, your website, depending on the country you're from, the type of organization you are running, and so on. However, it is all pretty simple. The sign up, is pretty simple, and you don't have to pay anything at any stage of the process. So yeah, once you do get through the sign up process, click on this connect with Stripe button, you're gonna get redirected to a page like this one. And here all you do is just pick your account, your main Stripe account, and click on connect. And with that, some things are going on in the background, and after a couple of seconds, you're gonna get redirected back to your WordPress website. And that is pretty much it when it comes to the integration. As you can see, my site has been integrated with Stripe. Right now, the connection status is enabled, which means that I can indeed start setting up various types of payment form. And this includes a donation form. So yeah, let's go into full pay, payment forms, no form yet for me. So I'm just gonna click on add form, display name. This is not really that important, but let's call it donation. Identifier is gonna be generated by itself, and then let's click on donation because that's what we are creating, a donation form. And this next option, the form layout, this is up to you. WP Full Pay suggests a given solution based on the amount of space you have available for your form. If you want a more concise experience, you can go with checkout. If you have a little bit more room, you can go with inline. I'm gonna go with inline. And right now, just click on create and edit form. So this next panel is where you get to customize your form and decide what you want to show on the form. So let's go into payment. And this is the most important tab because this is where you get to set the details of the donation settings that you want to accept. So you can do a couple of interesting things on this page. First off, you can set the suggested donation amount. So, you probably don't need all of them, so maybe let's just remove a couple of them. Yeah, so we have 5 tiers right now. This seems about right. We can also allow custom amount to be entered. We can set the minimum donation amount. Let's set it to $1. And this here is the most important element that you're probably interested in. We can set this donation to be a recurring one. So let's just make some things available. Let's make it possible for the user just to donate money to you one time, and then let's also leave monthly and annually. And lastly, generate invoice. This depends entirely on your setup, on the type of organization you're running. If you do require an invoice, you should probably set this to yes, but for the demo purposes of this video, I'm just gonna go with no. And with that, let's just move to the next section, appearance. So we can customize a couple of things here. First, the text on the bottom. So donate seems okay, let's stay with that. This donation product name, this connects back to Stripe. This is what you're gonna see in Stripe whenever a donation happens. What you can also do is show a donation goal. This is very useful if you're raising money for a specific cause and you need a given amount in a given time span. So you can set that here. So yeah, I will actually set it to $200 just to demonstrate what's going on. This next group of settings is for further customization of your form. So you can select a couple of preset designs. I'm just gonna go with Stripe with the native form. From what I've seen, it works very well. So next one, form fields. So again, this all depends on the type of operation you are running. So you might be required to select some of them. I'm just gonna go with terms of service checkbox, which should be okay for me. You can also enable the fee recovery and add any custom fields that you might need in the form as well. Next, email notifications. This is pretty simple. This is for deciding where a notification of the donation happening should be sent. And yeah, we can finish with that. I think I don't need webhooks for this demo, so let's just save changes. And just like that, the donation form has been created. So if you click on preview, you're gonna see pretty much what the form looks like. And it has all the elements that we've set in the settings. It has the suggested donation amounts, the option to enter a custom amount, and also to set if the donation should be recurring. Plus, of course, some pretty important data like the payment method, the credit card number, and so on. So yeah, this is gonna be your form, but now we have to include it somewhere. Right now, it just exists in the settings pages of your WordPress website. So let's go into pages. Let's create a new page. Let's just call it my donation just for demo purposes. Let's add some example text, and in here let's add the form. So WP Full Pay actually has its block, which you can select here from the list, and then you can select the form that you've just created, which is the donation form. So just like that, we can save this page, we can see it, and here it is. Here is our form, the complete form. It's functional. You can set custom amounts. Someone can enter their credit card data in here and leave you a donation. And then what happens afterwards is that Stripe takes care of both processing this payment, delivering the money to you, and also then collecting this payment regularly on select dates, depending on whether someone picked to donate to you monthly, annually, and so on. Okay, so I hope that you're gonna use this advice from this video. You're gonna set up your recurring donation form in literally no time. Let me know how it works for you. Let me know if you have any questions about WP Full Pay, about Stripe. Don't forget to like, subscribe. There's a lot more content coming up, and see you next time.